She was like, okay, so sorry that wasn't the pause button, that was the stop button. But I watched the video and I misspoke earlier. The nightly homework log, just to go back and make a small correction. The nightly homework log, you do write every night's homework on it, okay? To make that clear, earlier I said it was for only the assignments that are due in 2 or 3 days. What I meant to say earlier was on the assignment test registration sheet, this is only the sheet where you write the assignments that are going to be due longer than the day after tomorrow. So if this is due tomorrow, you're not going to write it on here. If it's due the day after tomorrow, then we use this log for that, or further than that, okay? We were talking about the events sheet, the event registry in the last video. That's where we stopped. And I was starting to explain to you how that works. When you have obviously write today's date, okay? First of all, you're going to start by writing the event registry creation date. Just every time we print out a new sheet and this is full, write the date that we printed it out on there. And so whenever you're going to record an event, and the event could be a school sport event, something happening on the outside, like something at the library, or a movie event, something, whatever it is, a doctor's appointment or anything like that. You're gonna have to learn how to keep track of that in time management, because I can't manage everybody as much as I try. You guys are getting older, your schedules are getting too diverse, and it's hard for me to focus on what I have to do and all the little things in your schedules. So we need to teach you that skill. So this is today's date. This is the date that you're going to write that you were notified about it. Okay, as soon as you know that it's happening, you're going to write that down there. And notification type. This is really important. Notification type. How did your teacher let you know about it? How do you know about it? Well, did you get an email from Upward Bound? They sent a lot of email for Bobby. Or did you get a flyer or a worksheet? Did your teacher tell you by mouth, by word of mouth? You might say by mouth. I know that there's something about it. So if you're notified by a worksheet, I want to make sure that you put your worksheet inside of your box, and I'll show you that in person where to put that. But we need to know how you were notified, so in the future, if we want to look at information about that event, we know, oh, I know I got a worksheet. Let me check that. Next, registration it says reg required. So registration required, yes or no? Some of the events that you go to, you need to fill out we need to fill out a paperwork for like a permission slip for a field trip, or you need to fill out a registration or VSP, whatever. So yes or no? And if it is required, what date? The next one says date after that. When do you have to have that registration in by? Okay, we don't want to miss the registration, and we need to make sure that we're ready for that, and that you have track of that. Okay, registration complete. If it's required, did you complete the registration? Yes or no? Okay. Event description. Write 5 or 6 words about what this is and what's it about. Okay, make sure that it's enough that I know, or your brothers know, or you can remember yourself. Next is prepared. Are you prepared for that? Yes or no? Better make sure you keep track of that, okay? I know there's been a couple events for you guys that you weren't prepared for, and last minute that wasn't very good. Google Calendar. Yes or no? I want you to make sure you add whatever event it is to your calendar. And for the people attending, write down my name, your brother's name, your mom's name, write down their emails. That way we're aware, everybody needs to be aware of the events, and we need to have them on Google Calendar so we could all look at them on our devices and our phones, and we have alerts. Add an alert, not just add the event, make sure you set an alert. I typically do my alerts 10 minutes before, 1 day before, and 1 week before. That way I know there's an upcoming event and everybody gets a notification, and then click on OK and it will send out the invitations to everybody. You need to make sure that you do that, and that if you do, you say yes. So your preparation rating, on a 1 to 5, how prepared do you think you were for that event? And it's going to help us in the future. It's going to help you to be better prepared for your events. And next, success rating. After your event is done, you're going to get this paper out and you're going to say 1 to 5, how successful was it? If it was very successful, you're going to give it a 5. If it's not, you're going to give it a 1, or something in between. Okay, so these 3 sheets will help me to help you, and these are all skills you need. If I go out and I die tomorrow, these are skills that you need to survive. And right now, you know, I've been trying to do this. I've been trying to micromanage you, and your mom just doesn't have these skills very well. I want you to be able to do these things, and I know that it'll be really easy. So thanks for your time. I love you guys, and hope you're having a great day.